Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Freeman. I'm a licensed relationship coach. I help people find clarity in their relationships through emotional intelligence. Today, this course is strictly for women who are looking for a detox in their relationship. They need help with reoccurring patterns, cycles that are draining them in their relationships, such as you texting someone, they're responding to you late all the time, as if they don't know when to text you. You text them and, oh yeah, I was busy all the time. You are trying to figure out if you're doing anything wrong, if you're the one that's messing up. You're putting your all into the relationship, but somehow you're not getting this in return. Now, these are soul ties. When you're around someone that's always giving you the 50% when you're putting in the 100, and you still can't understand why you're around this person, why you're dealing with this person, it's because you're tied to this person. It's a soul tie. Soul ties can be very daunting. They can rattle your mind because they have you in a state thinking that you're doing everything right, but for some reason, everything is wrong. You're texting every day. You're buying whatever you can. You're cooking. You're showing up for this person, but for some reason, they're not showing up for you. Now you ask, what is a soul tie? A soul tie is an emotional, spiritual, mental, physical, deep connection that you have with someone. How do these soul ties form? How do they activate within a relationship? Sometimes you could be in a relationship where you're manipulated into thinking that, okay, I can give my all into this. I can give my all into this relationship and things will go right. Sometimes you could give your all into the wrong relationship. That's why finding or identifying the red flags that are there helps you to know when to get out of the situation. Soul ties form from traumatic situations. They form from intimate situations. They form from agreements. They also form from idolization. A lot of the times, the ones that we see that are most common are intimacy and idolization. A lot of women idolize the man that they are wanting or the man that they are with before they get with him. And this is what causes you to overlook the mistakes that this person is making, overlook the red flags that this person is presenting to you. It causes you to think that everything that this person is doing is for the right reasons. Or, oh, they just made a mistake, they'll change. But the truth is, if someone makes a mistake and they don't acknowledge that mistake, and they don't leave themselves vulnerable to fix the mistake, then that person is not for you. A person that loves you will acknowledge their mistakes and they will take steps to fix them. It's almost like breaking trust. There's steps to rebuilding trust that must be taken. If this person is not taking these steps, they don't care about you. Sometimes we have, or most of the time, we have the intimate soul ties, where people think that just because they're having the S word with each other, then this means that they have to be together. This means that they have to, this person is meant for me. But no, these things can be corrupted. The word speaks on these things, how knowledge is corrupted. And knowing that knowledge is corrupted, that means that knowing what you know is corrupted. Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. If you trust in the Lord, You won't fall victim to the misunderstandings. Matthew 6:33 says, seek his kingdom and all his righteousness, and all these things shall be given unto you. So we fall victim to our own knowledge, thinking that, hey, this person had S with me, so now I can give them everything. But that's why it's important to wait until marriage to give this gift to each other. Because marriage solidifies it. It makes it more important to each other to work through the issues, to build on solutions. The next question would be, why does soul ties remain after a breakup? Why doesn't the breakup take the soul tie with it? Most of the time, it's because you fall in love with what this person can do for you and not what they have done for you. Now listen to that. You fall in love with what this person can do for you, but not what they have done for you. See, we tend to hold on to someone's potential. We tend to hold on to the potential of what someone could be. In most cases, women see what the potential of a person is and not seeing the realistic situation, not seeing what's in front of you. Not seeing what's in front of you will deceive you. It will misdirect you. It will confuse you. It will have you in this pattern of, okay, maybe they'll change. But there's this one quote that I remember. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. If this person is not taking steps to heal the relationship, that is a red flag. We tend to fall in love, or women tend to fall in love with someone, and they tie and latch on to what they can be and not what they are. So when that person is gone, you hang on to the potential of what this person can be. There are steps to breaking a soul tie. I will have a link in the description to book a one-on-one session with me so we can take the necessary steps to break soul ties. But there are specific steps that you take to breaking a soul tie. You might be asking yourself, how do I know that I'm soul tied to someone? If you feel like you can't let go of them. If you feel like you can't give this person time or space away from you. If you feel like there's problems in the relationship that you don't address. If you let everything just fly under the radar. If you let everything just be swept under the rug. If you don't approach this person and say, hey, there's an issue. These are symptoms of a soul tie. There's always apologies. If this person doesn't take accountability for their actions and you're still around. These are symptoms of soul ties. If you feel as though you see these things, that is how you know that you are soul tied to this person. Proverbs 4:23 says, guard your heart because everything you do flows from it. Protect your heart. If you protect your heart, you protect your mind. If you protect your mind, you protect your spirit. If you protect your spirit, you protect your well-being. And the way you do that is through Christ Jesus, through God himself. You protect yourself through relying on God. God protects you. And when God protects you, you're protected through mind, body, soul, and your heart.